Hey there folks, I'm here in my backyard and it's been a couple days since I uploaded a video, but I'm here now and I wanted to share something with you guys. So you can see here I have my old flagpole. This is made out of local bamboo. There's a huge bamboo forest at the local park near where I scattered the sable minor seeds. Lots of naturalized bamboo here. It's all over Maryland. There's actually one native species to Maryland. Not all bamboo is invasive. This species, I believe, is considered invasive. It's at least heavily naturalized, pretty much all over the place, but it's really beautiful. And it's evergreen. So I'm not exactly, I think it's a pretty beautiful, perhaps invasive species, much more so than, others in the area. But I went to local bamboo forest and, there's so much there that I figured it wasn't harming anything if I cut one down. So I cut this trunk down, and I used that for my other flagpole, and I just went back and did it again because I wanted to get a bigger flagpole. I have a new flag as well, which I'll show you guys in just a second. And I just wanted to make a bigger one. Also, you can see that fence back there. The flagpole only went up to like the top of that fence, so it was really the wind was sort of getting blocked out, and my flags weren't really flapping much. So yeah, hopefully now I've already seen them waving a lot more than I saw the other ones waving on the other flagpole. So yeah, you can see where it was in the ground there, and then just yeah, it's the bamboo is highly rot resistant even in these wet climates. I mean, it's native to very wet climates. Pretty much all bamboo species are native to wet climates, and yeah, they're actually pretty closely related to palms. They're like basically big grasses, not really trees, so they have fiber instead of actual wood, which makes them much less susceptible to rot, and also to like insects and stuff, because it's super hard and also hollow. You can hear there's not much in there for insects. So yeah, really great. And even if you see it starting to brown out like that, like for example, water was leaking in the top there, so that's why it looks kind of like that. But even once it gets brown, these things can last for decades. In specifically like in Asia, they build lots of structures in southern Asia out of bamboo, and it's incredibly durable, and it's a great building material. These are for scaffolding in Hong Kong, and probably elsewhere. But yeah, it's really durable, so that's why I chose it for a flagpole. And I sort of don't love paying for things that I can make myself, at least when flagpoles are expensive, and I thought it was a kind of cool project to take on. And yeah, I just decided to do it again and get sort of upgrade my flagpole. So without further ado, I'll show you guys my new flagpole, much bigger. Probably about, let's see where I go up to on the flagpole. All right, yeah, probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm just counting this. Yeah, probably about 18, 20 feet, probably close to as big as the Trackie at the Air and Space Museum. So that gives you guys an idea how big that Trackie is. At the Smithsonian Castle that was moved from the Air and Space Museum. That's just how big it is. And yeah, so really nice. Unfortunately, the flags are kind of still right now, but we've been getting some occasional breezes today, not too windy, but hopefully we can get a shot of it with the wind. It's just super cool, and I'm really excited. And yeah, so we got an upgraded flagpole there, and you can see it's starting to blow a little bit there. And much larger, as I said. I carried this thing back. It was pretty heavy, honestly. I mean, it's gone like 3 feet into the ground. And I mean, it's a huge flagpole. So, I chopped it down I sawed it down actually. And this is just the bottom part of the bamboo. The rest of it's just still in the woods. I mean, it's a huge bamboo forest. It's actually a really beautiful place, and I should make a video of it, because seeing this evergreen bamboo, right here in Maryland, this is Maryland grown bamboo. I mean, it's really incredible. Well, look at that. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is Maryland grown bamboo that I got here, and it'll grow back, so it's not, the forest replenishes itself, and certainly has spread quite a bit. So I'm not harming it by cutting some down. And again, I want to, I only cut down very little of it for that flagpole, but of course I got the U.S. flag there, got the California flag, just all this is, just because I love California. It's not like I have any actual, I don't live in California or any of that, but hopefully one day it's, can't hurt to dream. So yeah, got the California flag, and then my newest addition to the collection, which I got for my birthday actually, and I also got a hat with the city seal on it. This is the flag of the city of Los Angeles here, and I think it's a really great flag. They have like flag designers often talk about the seal on the bed sheet design, which is basically just a blue or a single color background with a seal on it. And some people have criticized LA's flag for just having a city seal on it, but unlike the bed sheet thing, it actually has a super cool pattern on it. It has a sort of jagged, red, yellow, and green pattern, which is super awesome. By itself would be super cool, but then they have this awesome city seal, and it's not just like, a cornfield or something like many city seals are, or county seals or whatnot. It actually has a lot of history behind it. So it's just founded in 1781, Los Angeles Angeles was founded as the Pueblo of Los Angeles under Spanish control in 1781. There were, of course, Native American settlements before that, but the modern city of Los Angeles was founded in 1781. And well, it's really blowing now, but you can see the city seal. You've got Castile and Leon, the lion, and the castle there for representing Spain, which obviously founded Los Angeles. Mexican eagle, golden eagle with the actually standing on prickly pear cacti, believe it or not, with the snake in its talons, in its beak. That's of course representing Mexico for the period from 1821 when Mexico gained independence from Spain up till 1848 when Mexico formally surrendered California to the United States after they lost the Mexican-American War. California was independent for just a very short period, so it's considered one of the actual nations that governed over the state of California, the nation of California, for a very short period in the 1840s, 1846. Just like Texas was independent for a little while as well. And then, of course, the United States, which governs California today. And it's just a beautiful flag and a great addition to my collection. And obviously, this is how it looks flying in front of City Hall in LA. Sometimes they'll have the city flag on a separate flagpole. Sometimes they'll also have the LA County flag, which isn't as good. But yeah, these are the three flags representing Los Angeles mainly. And really cool. And just sort of shows where my heart is and where I hope to be someday. I think it's super cool, and I love flags. I'm a huge flag enthusiast. I think the state of California in particular has a great flag and a great set of flags, like LA flag and whatnot. And I'm just really glad to have that up. And the flagpole is much, much larger. My other flagpole went up to like there, literally went up to there. On the one to right about there, and you can see just how much more room there is. So really awesome. And I got these two, so I guess I'll go over the construction a bit. Of course, I got the bamboo, chopped this huge piece of bamboo down. I sort of had to like carry it down. After I sawed through it, I had to like make sure not to hit myself in the face as I laid the bamboo down. It was hard getting down because it's so dense in that forest there. Very little sunlight, and it was actually dark at that point. It was like 5:30. Sun was already down, and that was probably not such a great idea. But what I did, of course, I took my pocket knife, drilled 2 holes in. I took these whittling knives that I got, drilled 4 holes in, 2 holes next to each other there, and then 2 on the opposite side. So one where the rope goes in, goes around, goes back through, and then out at the top where you got the carabiner, which the flag is clipped into. Then, of course, you got another carabiner connecting that to the California flag, another carabiner there connecting to the Los Angeles flag, then another carabiner here, and then, of course, it goes down. I put 2 screws in here, dug a hole in, put the screw in, and sort of pushed it to the back end of the bamboo to sort of get the screw tight. Then I wrap the wire or the rope around there, and of course it goes back up and goes back through. So that's sort of how my construction method works. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer it. If you guys have bamboo anywhere near you, and there's quite a few other building materials, the bamboo is just perfect because it's so durable, so rot resistant, and it's perfectly straight. I mean, look at that. It's actually quite insane how, in nature you have these incredible, you look at specifically like deciduous trees are just so jagged, so weirdly, angled. Then you got conifers, which are much more straight and organized, like a Christmas tree sort of. But this is just an insanely straight trunk, and it's incredibly rot resistant, much more so than really any tree you'll find out there. It's incredible, and it's an incredible material, and I just love bamboo, yeah, really glad to have that. You can see it brushing up against my trackie there. Yeah, tracky's doing well. Looks like I could use a little bit more water. I actually haven't watered it much since I gotten it. It has rained a bit, but I'm gonna go water it right after I stop filming, and super excited to have that in the ground. Can't wait for to see just how everything goes, and yeah, really looking forward to that, folks. And I hope you enjoy. And if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. If you have bamboo anywhere near you, if you're, interested in flags at all, don't go online and buy one of those flagpoles. I spent so long looking online for one. I couldn't really find one, none near me at least. The only ones I could find were online, and they're really expensive because you got to install them. I mean, imagine installing a metal flagpole like this, very expensive, when you can literally do it for free, like I did. I mean, not exactly for free. Of course, you got to buy the flags. I bought this rope today. I had to get a new rope because the one there was too small. I bought, the carabiners, obviously, everything else I had. So, with like, I don't know, $10, $15 for the rope and carabiners and stuff. Yeah, you could construct a flagpole like that. It's so simple and so awesome. I love it. Really happy and pleased to see how it turned out. And hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, folks. Back up and get a shot of that right there. Take care, folks. Have a good one.